What's up, YouTube? Back with the final episode of Buffalo. We finished really good. Last season, like 2-10. This season, we finished 5-7, 4-2 in conference, and on a 5-game win streak. A lot of force wins, a lot of fair sums wins. Actually, team got the dub while I wasn't there, and we got the bowl game in season 2. Duke's Mayo Bowl. Where's that at? Oh, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. Even with 5 wins, they must have really liked what we were doing at the end. Hours played, games played, games won. Started out real bad. And I say we come a win streak. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 win streak. Stats, season stats. Quarterback, Dr. J.C. Evans. Big upgrade from last year. Really enjoyed playing with him. 6'5", 214. Monster. Miami, Florida. Came from Miami Central High School. 57%. Almost 3,000. 20-14. 1 TD to 4 interceptions. Damn. Russian. Peyton Jones was the man this year. Backup and running back. Running back, quarterback, backup, running back basically. Victor Snow is always the leading receiver. He came back this year for us. Really appreciate that. He was a beast at tight end. Randy Moss even got some touches. Real letdown for the legend though. I wish I did running back. Let's go defense. Patrick Willis, solo tackles. Yeah, we'd like to see that. All tackle leader too. He's all over everything. Big lurker. 1 interception, 1 touchdown also. Let's see, I had less interceptions. 2. It's crazy. Yeah, 2. 1 in back-to-back games in the very beginning, and then that was it, I guess. Thought I had way more. I guess sometimes the games get simmed and shit like that, so. Let's see the contact. As you can see, first year was weak. It's on the hot seat for sure. Second year, boom. Holla at me. Me going out, last game going out in a vest. It gets cold in North Carolina. Ball games, shots. Good job, offense. Tuxedo. Head coach? That is head coach job at Toledo. I fought with it. Let's play. Let's see. Eight, 7, 6, 2 minutes. My jerseys. A lot of them right in black, but blue pants. It's about to get ugly. Be ugly on defense.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium as a couple teams square off in a game that is often filled with hijinks and fun. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Golden Gophers offense will get the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Cutler. Quickly out to the tight end. Runs through the tackle. Out of bounds at the 22. And just like that, they're out of trouble.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. The Bulls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Evans. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice nice job by the defense that time, playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
The Bulls will try to pick it up on 4th down. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Crazy route. Nasty route. Oh my God. What was that route, though? Oh my God.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to break that explosive.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
That's caught. It's Hayes.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing into wide receivers so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Back to throw. It's Cutler. Finds his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. The Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the
Oh
left.
my God.
And this
What is
defense is
happening
a
over
half
there?
a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Meyer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Golden Gophers have moved it inside the 20. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't
Just
find
knock
anything.
him out.
Get the
No
easy
way.
game. Don't take a shot down the field
Just
all
do
the time.
that.
Take those
Just
shots
knock him
later,
out.
but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. We'll start this 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. never a doubt. Right down the
Other
middle.
pickups.
And the first points of the day come on that field.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Evans. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here in third.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. How about that big tight end getting downfield and then finding nobody home?
Yeah, he did a really nice job getting the depth on his route, but also give him credit because he found the soft spot in the zone, making that a real easy completion.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
With the catch, it's Snow. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from this.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot in the ground, crossing the defender's space, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And off to Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Evans. Back open in the middle. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at 4th and short.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Now the pitch. Finds a crease at the 20. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And that's a play you may look back on when this thing's all said and done as a key play in the game. 4th down, one the offense absolutely has got to be able to come up with. And I love the play call because you're going option and you're putting it on your quarterback to make the right decision. The pitch guy was where the ball had to go, and he's able to use his speed just enough to pick up the first.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, At least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understanding what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Snap it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Looking downfield, it's Cutler. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Quick strike complete. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little
playing
bit.
defense
The opponent now has to go to the locker room,
versus
probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. To the air, it's Evans. He'll take another shot here. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but Give the defense credit.
He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh,
He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, on paper, we wondered what this matchup might look like. And through 2 quarters of ball in the Dukes-Mayo kickoff game, it's been an ideal way to tee up the new season.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. They get this confidence going. They get into a rhythm. Watch out.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He's grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He's not selling.
He's going to lose a yard on that.
Right.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big pass.
They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Evans.
Oh.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Lock that, my boy. I should lock that.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him. A nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the
Watch the fake.
The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might prefer a fair catch. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Can't get him to the ground.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Evans. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But no matter what, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Deep to shallow. That's why I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. They'll try to sneak it.
Touch push. I don't know what touch push is. I don't know.
And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
It's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that pass. Their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, he thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they could open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
Now, teams that play cover 1 at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Picked up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Time winding down in the quarter as they come on the outside.
Come on.
Into the end zone.
That was crazy.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position. If you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. One final play before the end of the quarter. to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job. Man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
Oh my God.
As the hands team makes a sure catch. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
Who is this guy? That was crazy. I got it. I hit my hand. What the fuck?
Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Wants to throw. It's Cutler. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Gopher.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Makes the quick grab. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got it in the middle with Sampson. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he'll make the catch at the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bulls want to move quickly. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go.
Oh no, Randy. Come on, Randy.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Let's go. They got the safety, boy. part of the
You
plan.
can tell the
It's all a
defense
part of the
smelled
plan.
it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. Powers through. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Evans. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on. That bitch. Walk over there and reach the leg.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning.
They're trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter. Their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Bulls. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Oh, that one.
Right over the middle. It's Hayes. Right down the gut of the field.
Oh, man.
And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the
Where's the
touchdown saving
man
tackle.
coverage on those 2 guys? Where's the man coverage? They were coming down,
The
too.
Golden Gophers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Going to the ground. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Evans. Catch in the middle, it's Sampson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
With the catch, it's Simmons. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Snow. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Snow. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to pass, it's Evans. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and 1.
Makes the catch. It's Snow. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Somehow fits it into that traffic. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? How could you not catch that? Oh my!
You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics.
One out there doing 360
overcomplicate college football these days. But guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistent.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That sounds about right. So did that other game get played? I'm glad to see that. Yeah, play this shit.